Seaside by SEB, really nice chord study. Going to sound something like this. And I'm going to break it down step by step to see how he changes the chords, different versions for C. So there's a little subtle changes, the A minor 7, and then of course the G. So we're going to see a whole lot of new ways to play the basic chords. But enough talking, let's get down to the video. Let's focus. What is our fretting hand doing? We're opening with the D minor chord. I'm sure we're familiar with D minor. Finger 1, fret 1, string 1. Middle finger goes to the 3rd string on the 2nd fret. And ring finger number 3 goes to the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And it should sound like this. Only playing the bottom 4 strings. And with the rhythm, nice and easy. When we go to the A minor 7, you'll notice that on the PDF that I've sent through, and if you need a copy of the PDF, email me or WhatsApp me, you'll notice there's 2 A minor 7s. The first A minor 7 looks like this, which is finger 1 on the 2nd string, and finger 2 goes to the 4th string, 2nd fret. And you'll notice that from there it goes to A minor 7, and then jumps all the way to fret number 5. And I'm putting my first finger flat on all 4 strings in the 5th fret. That's also A minor 7. So instead of going, which is what you'd expect after the D minor, he gives the sort of the feel of changing chord without changing chord. Check this out. And if you listen carefully, you can hear that there's a bit of a change happening there, but it's still the same chord. Very nicely done. For the C, normal C, again, I'm sure you're familiar with it. Finger 1, 2, 3 on strings 2, 4, and 5. And the pinky goes down to the bottom string, string number 1, in the 3rd fret. So your new C, this is C1, and C2, you lift the pinky up. So it's nice and easy changes. And then comes the big change. You have to jump up from the C down here by open position, all the way to fret 7, 8, and 9. And we're going to play this G up here. And what this looks like, finger 1, fret number 7, the bottom 4 strings, or 3, that's not that crucial. Middle finger number 2 goes into the 2nd string. And then your ring finger goes to the 4th string. So it should look something like this up close. This is also G. And it's going to strum the bottom 4. And then the 2nd G jumps all the way down to fret number 3. And for those that know F, it's basically the same shape as F. F up to G flat up to G. And a breakdown for those that are not completely convinced yet. For the 2nd G, finger 1, bottom 2 strings in the 3rd fret. Middle finger goes to the 3rd string, 4th fret. And then the ring finger goes to the 5th fret of the 4th string. And that's also G. So here's quite a big change. You have to go from the G here all the way down to that. So super slow motion, and the rhythm is at the bottom of the page as well. It's only the D minor that he doesn't change shape for. So quite nice progression the whole way through. And let's see if we can do it. I'm going to try and get a nice angle without the reflection on the camera. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and... And if you hear that slide that I put inside there from the G, hear that? If you want to include that slide, which is actually the 3rd finger sliding down, just something extra if you want to add it. Now, as he goes through the song, the basic rhythm, you can start building it and you can do something like this. But let me show you the strumming hand so we can see exactly what's happening down there. The basic rhythm with the counting is on the PDF. We're going to count with D minor in place. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And you'll notice that on the 2nd beat and the 4th beat, it counts 2 and 4. I bring the palm down to silence the chord. 1 and 2 makes it quiet, and 3 and 4 makes it quiet. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And it's going to go something like this now, just to watch the strumming pattern, and you'll see the changes here, although the chords might not be that clear. We're focusing on the strumming. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. And as he goes into the song, you can start adding a little bit extra, something like this. Bit of extra up strums. You can sort of improvise a little bit. You can add a double, single extra strum. Basically play with the rhythm. Don't feel bound to a fixed rhythm. So this will be, I'm going to play it through once now, and I'm going to add an extra strum or two here and there just to give you an idea. So I'm not going to give you a set pattern once you've learned the basic one. I want to encourage you to build on it. So something like this can occur. And then we got quite cheeky. We went a bit of a hammer on. In slow motion. And you can see there what happened is the first finger was in position. And I hammered on 2 and 3. And that second beat is a result of those 2 fingers hammering on. So really make this song your own. It's a really nice song. It's a nice chord structure. So turn it into something that you think sounds pretty cool. In essence, no real changes. It's quite a short song, I think. Yeah, it's 2 minutes, 11 seconds. Probably one of the shortest songs that I've done in a long time. But it's a really nice introduction to different ways to play chords. And we call these different shapes voicings. So when we say play a different voicing, like say for example this A minor 7, we did it at the beginning of the video. If I say give me a different voicing, first voicing, second voicing, that's still A minor 7, it's just a different way of playing it, and the terminology for a different way of the same chord is voicing. That is C, that is C. This is G, that's G, and that's G. So again, different voicing means same chord, different way of playing it. Hope this has been a good video for you. Hope you enjoyed it. Have an awesome, blessed week. And any questions, bring them on. Happy to hear from you, and take care.